again, it's Leah. Like I said, my name is Leah Gorley, and I'm the chef owner at LaLa Custom Cake. I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. I went to culinary school right after high school, not for baking and pastry like most people would assume, but for like the savory, traditional cooking side of it. Worked in a lot of fine dining restaurants like Lock Keepers locally here in Valley View. Moved out to California and became the executive chef at a Five Diamond bed and breakfast, the Simpson House Inn. And there I really started honing more baking skills. So I was making scones and muffins and all kinds of stuff that you would find in a traditional English bed and breakfast. So I started doing, that was kind of how the baking aspect of my world started. So fast forward a couple years, I moved back to Ohio and began working out of all places a convent, which I wanted to get out of the hustle and bustle of restaurants. So that was a job. When I took it, I was like, oh, I'm only going to be here for maybe like a year until I find something else. And I ended up being there for 8 years, well, almost 8 years, like 7.5, which is nuts. But in that time, it was just such a good time. You know, I started dating and met my husband. We got married. We started having kids. Just all the stuff that a more low-key kind of schedule was good for. But also, the cooking side of it, I also got to bake pretty much whatever I wanted for the sisters there. I made them cakes and cookies and breads and all kinds of stuff. I really got to like hone some of my skills with that. A couple years, about 2 years ago, we had my daughter, Abby, who is now just turned two. And when we had her, we already had my son, he just turned 4. And I really wanted to kind of pull back and stay at home with them a little bit while they're young, but also just start a foundation of this business I wanted. I've always wanted to own my own business and work for myself, whether it was in a restaurant or somewhere. But I never really felt like I had the right idea. I ended up taking a cake decorating class at Michael's and loved it. And then since then I've been kind of building up to just a foundation of being able to have my own place. So right now I work out of my house, and like I said, we do local markets and we do online ordering and stuff like that. And I'm just at the point where it's too much to handle in my house, but I don't know what to do to bring it out of the house and into the world more. So I'm super excited about these classes, and whether I'm a finalist or just a student, I can't wait to just dive in and really just pick everybody's brains there to figure out what the next step for LaLa Custom Cake is. So I hope this helps with the application process, and I can't wait to see you guys soon.